Yeah, I switched phones. My other phone is over there, along with my food I need to eat. I'm letting that charge. This one is at 95, so sorry. I hope you all come back. I know it was a lot of people in here. I know it. Thank you for whoever you are, and you just left me a like. I appreciate you so much. Hi. He's an Apple Silk. What's up? Thank you. Thank you, Shaka, for coming back. I didn't switch phones because this one is like on E. It just turned back on. What? I got like 4%. So I didn't switch phone. This one's at 90, 95. So sorry about that, guys. Hi, Henny. What's up? Hi, Danielle. What's going on? What's happening? Hey, the white Tupac. Hi, Stacy, the sparkling star. What's going on? What's new? What's new? Y'all miss me baking that lemon cake, but it's all right. I'm about to frost this lemon cake right now. Thank you, Single, for coming back. Hi, Ivy. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Thank you, gorgeous Ivy. Oh, you want to see the cake? It's cooled down. I showed y'all something cool to where, you know, the cake could just slide out instead of you having to go in with a fork and get it around so it won't stick. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this is the cake I made right here. Let me show you. Hold on. There it is. There's the cake. Hey. So now I'm about to frost this lemon cake. For everybody that wasn't in here, I showed something with cooking with me. I feel like what I like to do is always experiment and DIY. Just my mind keeps going. I'm creative like that. So, you know, when you make a cake, a lot of times what people do is if it gets stuck on the sides, they're always like, you know, doing this to get the sides to come away from the cake so they can pull it out. Nah, not a problem anymore. Thank you, Danielle. This is what you do. As I showed, you take the pan that'll cook it in, you spray it. Oh, thank you very much, sweetie. Stacy, the sparkling star. You take the pan, you spray. You can do the butter or the extra, you know, the olive oil pan spray. You spray it in the pan. You put foil on top of that, and then you spray the pan again. I usually do an X, a line, and then a line again, and you spray around the sides. You put the cake batter in. You move it around. You know what I mean? So where it's full through the whole thing. So when your cake comes out, you don't have to worry about not only it sticking to the sides or whatever, but it will slide out. As somebody gave me a compliment about, they love the fact that my cake was just sliding out. So that's what I do. Those are my key points. I'm making a lemon cake. As far as my frosting, for all that didn't see it, I use 1 lemon. Confectionery powdered sugar and regular sugar. I did 1/2 a lemon. I put a little teaspoon of water in it. The confection powdered sugar. I did sugar, and then I did the other side of the lemon. Okay, I tasted it. I put the spoon in the sink, and I got me another spoon. Okay, because you cook and clean at the same time. All right, so I got another spoon because it didn't taste sweet enough for me. Then I put more sugar inside, another teaspoon and probably a half. Because I don't use boxes. Y'all saw me throw that box away. My cooking abilities, my measuring cups are my fingers and my mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? You will, if you're not there, you will get to that point. I'll help you. Other than that, I let the cake cool down. I use toothpicks to stab the cake up because you want to make sure all the icing and stuff. Yeah, that's my kitchen light, Danielle. Yeah, that's the kitchen light, the 2 kitchen lights right there behind me, or whatnot. Is that better? Anyways, so from there, what I like to do, is that better? From there, what I like to do is wait for the cake to cool down. Like I said, you know, take 2 toothpicks and kind of stab it all over. So when you make and you finish with your frosting, my frosting goes in the refrigerator as I'm cooking the cake, okay? So once you do that, the cake is done, it's cooled down. You can put, you know, your toothpicks through it or whatever or whatnot. You take the frosting and you just pour it on there. And I usually pour it on there with a spoon. So let me pour it on there with a spoon. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, I take a spoon and I just pour it on there and I let it sit. I usually let it sit to where I can see the actual frosting. I stir it up even more because you want to make sure all those sugars are together because they kind of stick in one spot after a while. And it's a little cold, so the cold with the warm I think is a good crunch for the outside of it. And I kind of start off like this. See all of that in there? And I pour. And pour. I like doing the sides first, the crust. And then I just pour it on there after that. All right, and I let it soak. I move it through. Get the sides. Now, if you feel like there's sugar that you just poured on there and not enough, just put a little water in there. Can kind of revamp the feeling of it. That's all. Just a little bit of water. I'll get to y'all questions in a minute. You re-stir. Okay. And I put a little water in there, and this is where I grab another lemon. Not the whole, I'll grab a whole lemon, but like, what I do with it? Okay. Grab another lemon. Grab another lemon. And a lot of times I just, by rolling it, you get all the juices to come to the forefront. That's what you want. Okay, and then I reopen it up. That's how I do my icing, y'all. Where's my knife I'm looking for? All right, hold on a second. Let's see here. Can everybody see me? Oh, that light is strong, huh? Let me move it over. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. And it's still strong. Maybe I need to turn off that damn light. I don't know. Anyways, should be able to see me. The light kind of bright. That's not bright enough. So, I don't know. That's not bright enough. So with that, I just use that much. And I usually don't use the whole thing because there's a lot of sugar at the bottom. I just kind of want to put it together. Aw, that's good. And yes, it's going that way. So, guys, y'all can see me do that. Hey. I think that's enough. And then I stir. Kind of mix it together like I'm making lemonade or something. Alright, I left the spoon here for a reason. Because when I pour, see, there's still sugar at the bottom, and that's what I want. So, this in the sink here, throw this away. Sometimes I even do that. Yes, I do. And I rub on the sides. Show you. Oops, sorry. Alright. And I also rub it on the sides. Watch me. Y'all see that? I don't know, just a method to my madness. That's how I make my lemon cake. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Please, please say something. And so, it's a little bit of juice there. And it'll go through the whole cake since I already poked holes in it. So, yeah. Let me wipe this down and put this up. I'll be right back. I always wash as I go. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Gotta clean as you go now. Well, all right, that's what it is. And I will show you the cake. And this is it. Now I'm gonna try a tiny piece right now. Let's do that. Thank you. All right. Let me see the inside. Something's going on with YouTube. That's all I'm gonna say. So, why is it frozen? Can y'all see me? It just asked me did I want to resume because it was saying stop. Anyways, this is what it looks like. The fluffiness inside of there, the moistness inside of there. Lord have mercy. Oh, it's good today. It's super good today. Got sweetness, a confectionist, you know, powdered sugar, regular sugar, a little bit of water, a whole lemon and a half, and it's good. Really good. I'm glad you learned something, B.A. Look, I'm not trying to tease y'all. Or maybe a little bit. Come and get some of this cake. Don't make me eat this whole thing by myself. I'm probably going to take some to my brother. Since he, like I told y'all, he's got a hospital for new surgery. Or whatever. See, this cake, it messes with my speech. It gives me a speech impediment because it's so good. Y'all hear me? Be better tomorrow. Now, sometime with the frosting, I do put honey in it sometime. Usually agave. And yes, like I told y'all, of course I have purple. Y'all know come on now. Y'all know I got purple stuff in this house. Of course. Of course I cook with purple shit. Yes, 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 yes. Of course I do. Of course I cook with purple stuff. What am I looking for? Purple glasses. Of course. Purple all through this house. Not just on my head. So yeah. That is a lemon cake. So I'm going to sit down and read questions, comments, and concerns. And I think I didn't think y'all was paying attention because I was reading other stuff. I was like, ain't nobody probably paying attention to me. But let me see. Let me see what y'all saying. What's everybody saying? Well, thank you, Stacy the Sparkling Star. Thank you. Thank you, Single Pin, for coming back. Hey, hey, Ivy. All right, did you like the cake, Henny Paris? Where my buddy, the White Tupac, go? Yeah, this YouTube system is really messing up. Oh, well, thank you very much, Stacy the Sparkling Star. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so you saw something where she wrote their names in on the wall in lip gloss? I need to see that. Please tell me where you saw that. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Henny. Thank you, Stacy the Sparkling Star, excuse me. You can have some, girl. I can send you a air plate, Ivy. Oh, it was in the freezer? Sarah sees clearly. Wow. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Stacy the Sparkling Star. I appreciate it. I'm from Cali. Where are you from? Did you tell me? That was the lighting. That was my light in my kitchen. You saw, oh Lord, the icing. Hey, well, I'm glad you liked it, Chai. Yes, lavender is going down. Yes, I'm gonna let that thing. So I might put a little bit more in the morning, depending on how it tastes. Sometimes I do that. You can have some. Oh, you never had that, Khadijah? It's good. I'm glad, TM. Hey, I got you thinking about Thanksgiving. Good. Well, thank you. Sandra sees clearly. Thank you. Oh, all right, Silk. Thank you. Well, Lavender, let's make that happen. Road trip to my house for some cake. Let's make it happen. Oh, I'm sorry it was blurry. I was trying to move around, but without the light being on that bright, it seemed like it was too dull. Yes, I know. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Thank you, Khadijah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lavender. Thank you for being here. Good, Silk. All right. That means it looks good to you. I appreciate that. Thank you, B. You know what? I usually use some honey, but this time I didn't. I didn't even think about it. I'm out of agave. And that's what I usually use in there. But next time I will. But usually I use agave in my frosting. You said it went out and came back in. Well, YouTube, yeah, it kept telling me, do I want to resume? I'm like, yeah. And then it finally brought me back in here. Because first it said that YouTube app had stopped. So I already know what that's going on. You said I'm in slow motion, Chai? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm so glad that you were able to learn something. Because you were saying you like the way that you know, the cake came out and slid out of the pan, right? And that's due to the fact of me thinking about how it would be easier. Oh, how it would be easier to make it. I'm sorry, Chai. I'm not trying to tease y'all. Well, maybe a little bit. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you feel like yum. Oh my god. Chai, you funny. You are hilarious. Please make one. All right. Please let me know what cakes y'all make tomorrow. All right. I wish I could give y'all some cake. I will send each and every one of you a piece. Please send me a pic. Okay, I will. You said Candace Star YouTube channel? I never heard of her either. You say you're scared. It might take you a lot longer to get here. I'm sorry. I must have teased you. I didn't think nobody was really paying attention because there was other conversations going on, which is great. I told you I was not bullshitting about making a cake today. What happened to Jermaine? Okay, yeah, about 3 months, maybe 6 if you're gonna skate here or surf here or something. Maybe about that. Maybe so. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of her. That's cool. And it's very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Cool. And to think that I was going to do baked chicken, macaroni and cheese from scratch, and greens. I would have had to start that live a lot earlier. Okay, who's down for me to do something like that again? Can I get a 1? Yes? Okay, cool. 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 All right, cool. Alrighty, I appreciate that. Thank you, Chaka. Appreciate it very much. All right. Cool. I'll bake something else or something. I really wanted to make macaroni and cheese, greens, and some chicken. I haven't ate all day, but I was eating on those little fries before I started the cake. So, and I got a hamburger in there. But I still got my seafood boil. I got a lot of that left. Oh, so she fought in that freezer. That's what she's saying. Wow. That must have been so scary for Kanika. All right, cool. All right, well, there it is. What kind of... I got you. Okay. I got you. With my mac and cheese, what I like to do, I use buttermilk. I use Kerrygold's butter. I think it's a very good butter. I use Crack and Barrel. Oh my God, their aged cheese. What is it? Mozzarella aged cheese is good. It's this other cheese I started using recently where it is garlic and basil. It's signature something cheese. I like, was it Tomahawk or Timahawk? Whatever the hell, that mozzarella. And all their cheeses are good, including their sharp. And I don't like sharp cheese, but they have made me like sharp cheese. And on top of that, Velveeta, of course. Yes, smoked Gouda. I love smoked Gouda. And what's the other brand I was thinking about? Let me see. I said Tomahawk or Timahawk. Signature cheese that I use. Crack and Barrel cheese. Velveeta cheese. Monster cheese is good too. It's a good creamy consistency. And I'm thinking of the other brand I like. Crack and Barrel, Tomahawk. Why can't I think of the brand I'm talking about? I'm trying to think. What brand am I thinking about? Not the Laughing Cow. Not nothing like that. Oh, Sargento. Oh my God, they got some good cheese. Oh, usually I do 5 or 6 different cheeses. Like I said, buttermilk. I use about 5 or 6 eggs. I don't care if it's a small amount of macaroni and cheese, because the eggs actually allow the, you know, for the consistency or the, for the molding to stay together. It gives it the, what am I trying to say? I'm sorry, y'all. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I'll make them, because I talked about macaroni and cheese before. Let me see. It gives it a coating that's supposed to have, so you can have that homemade base. That's what eggs really help coats it together. And I season it. It depends on what seasonings you like to use for that, you know. And then I put it in the oven. Sometimes I put bay leaves in on top of there, but with the kind of cheese that I have, the signature bay leaf and garlic cheese, I don't need to do that. So I usually use shallot peppers. It's shallots, it's peppers together, and it's so good on everything. I use a little tiny bit of adobo. This other Penzi spice, what is it? Bala or something like that. And I use a little bit of seasoning salt. And that's usually pretty much it on how I make mine. Sometimes I layer it and make it more like a casserole, so I might do that, and then do another layer like a lasagna, that kind of casserole. Sometimes I put ground beef in mine, sometimes chicken, sometimes shrimp, sometimes crab. And I think I mentioned that there's a place called Stacks where they have some of the best macaroni, lobster macaroni and cheese, but it comes with crab. It has imitation crab in it, but it tastes good. So you said, what am I doing to the bird this year? Well, that's good, Tim. Cool. Well, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be making a turkey, because I usually by now I would start craving everything. You know what I mean? Start craving like turkey. I can see dressing. You know what I'm saying? I'm craving dressing. I want some, you know, some cranberry sauce, but I'm not really craving turkey. I might just do another boil or something, or go get some damn barbecue. Now my cornbread is A1. My cornbread kind of tastes like my cake. It does. It does. I use raw sugar and brown sugar in that. I use a little bit of buttermilk. I use, and the way I make it is I put the butter in the microwave for a minute and I stir it in. Then I put an egg, and then I put another egg, and then I put more butter, and then I do the raw brown sugar. Okay, and then I do the regular sugar, and I put more, and then I put the butter at the ends of the pans all the way around to give it that, you know, ultimate butter but crunchy crust. That's how I make mine. And at one point in time, I actually put nutmeg in mine. Okay. Yeah, a lot of my family has passed away, especially on my mom's side. Me and my brother gotta have some kids, because that side is really, really small. Yeah, my Betty Boo Boo. I might just do that. I might just do, because usually I crave that. But you know what? I do have a turkey recipe that's really good. My mother turned me on to these bags called Reynolds bags. I think I might have some. I'm gonna check. And I started just making it for turkey, but they're so tender and they make everything so juicy. Ribs, steak, salmon. I'm good with salmon. I love to make salmon cakes and stuff like that. It makes it super juicy and it's not dry. You cooking this Thanksgiving good? Who all cooking this Thanksgiving? Okay, you can come over here. I'll make you some food, Shaka. I love that. I have a special way of doing my ham that I really like. A small dinner. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Like with my ham, I stab my ham up. So it's just you and your brother. It's me and my brother. See, my mom's side of the family is really, really small. My dad's is really, really huge. Yes, yes, my candy yams, I use nutmeg, I use sugar, and a little bit of marshmallows, and then I use a butter. Turkey, ham, mashed potato. Ooh, I love, girl, can you hand me some of the deviled eggs? Khadijah, please. I love deviled eggs. Yes, yes, yes. Now with my hams, what I do, I stab the hell out of my ham with the biggest knife I can find. Like do little, you know what I'm saying? If I don't stab it, I do like little slices of a U. If you don't stab it like this with the ham, I do a U. I'm going to tell you why. Because I roll it in brown sugar. Okay? And I take slices, little tiny slices of pineapples. The cut slice of pineapples. And all those U's that I made in the... This is crazy because it says YouTube app has stopped. And before I can click on it, it says resume. And it brought me back in here. I don't know what the hell is going on. And thank you for the 8 likes. What in the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on. It keeps saying that YouTube app is restarting, and then it'll bring me, it says if you want to resume, come back in here. So it keeps doing that. But like I was saying, when we doing the stabbing or the use inside the ham or whatever, I push it like this. I push pineapple pieces and all those stab wounds that I done made, or those U's that I done made in the ham. Okay, you stuff it with pineapple. You know that's gonna give it a flavor on its own. Then I roll it in brown sugar. Then I you know what I'm saying, put honey glaze on it. And I put it in the refrigerator and I make it the next day. That's how I do mine. So, hey, Petals, you're back. Okay, cool. Cornish hens. Cornish hens, that's good. Dressing. Okay. Ooh, you make a cherry pineapple glaze. Can I have some, please? That sounds really, really good. Woo. Oh, your birthday's on the 25th, Kadisha? Okay. That's cool. Any plans for your birthday? It just did it to you too, Betty Boo? Boo Boo? I understand. Cornish hens is more like for one person, I think. Yeah, the app said it was closed, and then it said I'm clicking on it for it to close, and then it says resume. So yeah, it's acting up. Ooh, Chinese hot pot soup. What's in that? Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see the rest of it. Seafood and mixed with vegetables. That sounds really good. Cherry. Can I get some cherry puffs, Betty Boo? Thank you, girl. Yes, I know they can smell it outside. You know what I notice sometimes around here when I cook, like if I'm cooking in the daytime, I notice the dogs start barking. Like barking and like, you know what I'm saying? You can hear them barking, not even barking, because one day I went outside to take out the trash and I had the door open. I was about to close it behind me slightly so I wouldn't, you know, of course, close it all the way. And the way the dog was barking, he was like sniffing, he was barking, but he starts like, but still smell. I was like, yeah, he must smell my food, because I was the only one food that I smelled around here. I thought that was so funny. Yeah, I don't know. His YouTube system is messed up. You can have some cake. You can have some. Yes, you can. Where did Chai go? She's still here? I'm letting my other phone charge because that one kept hanging up badly. So thank you for the 8 likes, people. They are our biggest fans. And it's not even my dog's, my neighbor's dog, but she's a pretty pit bull. Beautiful. Really likable. Yeah, probably so. But this was like, I think about a month ago. I was laughing because, you know, dogs are so smart. He was barking and he saw me was wagging his tail because I always pet him and stuff when I see him. But he was like barking. He started, I could tell he was sniffing. Much love to you too, Betty Boo. Yeah, girl, that cake, it smells like a very nice candle on a lemon like you want to eat it. I'm going to eat a little piece. But I think I'm going to eat some food first since I haven't really ate all day at all. You're welcome very much. So, I think there's a lot that I feel like we should talk about. I'm really confused at this time, guys, about what to do as far as like I don't know, Kanika's concerned. I'm real confused, everybody, because it's like all these accountings of her being in the parking lot at 4:30, her dying last year. It's another girl named Kanika that died this year, and all this other stuff. And the dude Davo I reported on who stole her toxicology and autopsy report. So if all this information is going other places and people are using her information or all these stories going around, we don't know what's what, or people using taking advantage of that, you know. Hi Latanya, just got through done cooking. Well, I'm done with my lemon cake. So you tell me about yours. What did you make? Oh, thank you, Betty Boo. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yes, I actually did two videos about that, Betty Boo. The first one, she's on a 2K, excuse me, 2K game t-shirt. She's being immobilized in the front and the back. And then I found another one and I recorded a video. She's on another one where the shirt is white, but it says Justice for Kanika in the front, and then her picture's in the back. It says Justice for Kanika, but it says it in purple on the white shirt, and it's a beautiful picture of her in the back. That just shows how much of effect she has. You said, what's up with that? Is that okay? Um, yeah, that's great. That means that just lets you know that how many people are thinking about her. You know what I mean? Immortalizing her to where, cause I've never heard of somebody passing away and immortalizing them in the game. So that's just a beautiful, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a great thing. That lets you know how many lives she's being touched in different facets. That's all. That's definitely all that means. Yeah, she stays on my mind. That's why every damn light on in my house. I know my new bill is high as hell. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, of course I still want to keep investigating, but at the same time I feel like I don't know what to do because of all this information. Cherry fluff, I was about to ask you, girl. I don't know. I've never heard of that till now. Please, who brought up cherry fluff? Can you tell TM what cherry fluff? Betty Boo. What's cherry fluff? Can you please explain that? Oh, okay. So 3G works. So is it a slow Wi-Fi then, Silk? You got a daughter her age? Okay. I understand. It's concerning. It's unsettling. It's upsetting. It's heartfelt. It's definitely. I don't know. It just makes me speechless. Jesus, heart wrenching. Very heart wrenching. Betty Boo. So what is a cherry fluff? What is that? What's cherry fluff? What is it? What is it? What is it? Cherry fluff? Ooh, so is it a marinade or this is so you said it's pineapples, cherries with marshmallow base, and you use that on ham? Is that what you were talking about? Exactly. I mean, I don't have any nieces yet, but I have cousins younger than me that I think about. on both sides of the family, or just in general. You see a young girl walking down the street, and I'm just praying, God, please let her make it home safely. You know, I think about what it was like for me at that age, and the things I wasn't thinking about, the people I was hanging out with, or whatever else. Oh, okay. It's a topping for ice cream. That sounds very good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sounds good. Sounds really, really good. Very good. You're welcome. Thank you for telling us. I'm gonna have to try that. I don't at this point I just don't know what to do. I feel like there's, work that needs to be done. There's, to keep investigating, but I just feel like I need to look into all these accountings that Kanika didn't die this year. And if you know what, if that's the case, it would make a lot of sense. Thank you very much. I mean, it would make a lot of sense because the simple fact is I can't find a death certificate. I did a video about that. YouTube is crashing, cutting up, is doing something. It told me that it was the app had stopped. And then when I get back on here to try to start another live, it put me exactly back where I was. I don't know what in the hell. Eddie Boo, you're right. So I don't know, y'all, what's going on with YouTube. It keeps bouncing me in and off of here. Hi, Myra. Rosario, how are you? How are we, you said let her rest in peace, like somebody's stopping that. How are we stopping her from resting in peace? That doesn't make any sense. That sounds good. That sounds good, Tamia. I think so too, TM, and I think that's part of the delay reaction and everything else that's going on. I think so. That's when I look at her, that's what I see. I agree, and I said that. I said that to Chai, like, yeah, I think so. I didn't get an answer from Myra. Let her rest in peace. I feel like that's an insult. How are we not allowing her to rest in peace? Why are people so quick to say that? We're not digging up graves. We're not spitting on her. We're trying to get justice for her. Nobody's stopping for the family from finding peace. We're trying to help. So how do you say that? But I guess. Right, but she just said that let Kanika rest in peace and let the family find some peace, like we're doing something to Kanika or the family. And when people say that, it really irritates me. Because we're trying to get justice, so why are you saying stop like we're causing some kind of catastrophe or keeping her from resting or keeping the family from resting? Why don't you tell that to the police? Tell that to the police and all the people that's keeping their mouth closed and keeping her from getting justice. I don't get that. I believe so too. I mean, I feel like action speaks louder than words. And you should be consistent with what you say. And when you're not consistent in what you say and do, it speaks volumes, and it makes, people to give you, some people to give you the side eye, like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, she does need closure. But to tell us that let her rest in peace, like, or tell me that, like, I'm not doing, oh, whatever. That don't make any sense. Her case is not over. I still haven't gotten an answer for that for some reason, Myra. Because I know I asked you twice. Yeah, I think that's part of it, Betty Boo. I understand that. Do you guys feel like we should stop investigating? Do you feel like we all are wasting our time? She does need to speak up. Yes, exactly. Why are you saying you don't blame the friends? How can you not blame the friends? They drove all these damn people to this damn party. I don't know. But why? Okay, I'm waiting on a second autopsy and what the private eye has to say. But at the same time, her funeral should be like public record, and it's not. Death certificate should be there. It's not. You go to a funeral home and it's like no sighting of Kanika ever actually having a funeral. Doesn't make any sense. I think that's a little spooky, actually. Exactly. If we let it go, who she got? It is creepy, but Myra, you're not answering my question. I don't understand why they are, but it seems like it, Betty Boo. That's exactly what it said. It seemed like. Yeah, I don't blame her. That's because the truth needs to come out. I don't, yeah, I think you're right. Very, very right. Very right. I've had some other people say that too. You said nobody's taking. What does that mean? Myra, what does that mean? You said nobody taking? What does that mean? They need to be talking. They should be talking. I don't know if they're scared, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I really, really don't know. But they not. So, Myra, you think we should stop investigating? Is that what you meant by what you said? Because you said we should let her rest in peace and let the family rest. So, can you explain? I'm asking you for a third time. Explain what you mean by that. Because now you're saying nobody's talking. And you're saying they should talk. So that contradicts everything you just said up there. You said to me, let her rest in peace and let the family have peace. So now you're saying they're not talking. They should be talking. So you just contradicted yourself. So can you explain that? That's what I don't understand. And then when I asked that question, people said there's people in Chicago that don't cry. I seen Zari, which is Kanika's friend and cousin. I seen her cry at the funeral. I seen plenty of people when we watched that live that I recorded cry at the funeral. So I'm really confused. I'm really confused. I don't think that everybody in Chicago doesn't cry. I'm not, you know what I mean? But a lot of people have been saying that in my comments. People in Chicago don't cry because they're used to deaths, so they don't cry, or they feel like they're numb to the situation. I've been told that in my comments. It's a lot of different things people are saying. So I'm like, I don't know about that. Not everybody, is the same, but I would be so distraught. So I don't know. Oh, was she? I think I heard something about that. Her being in a live. I thought she don't do live. She keeps saying she don't do live. Seemed like Monifa seemed to have a lot of beef. The Truth 305. Hey, thank you for being here. It seemed like she had a lot of beef with people. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Thinking. I missed something. I really missed something. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I missed something. But that's my thing is they should, but at the same time, they don't. Hold on, I'm trying to find this question that doesn't really. I think I went too far up, y'all. I'm looking for something. Hold on a second here, y'all. You care to elaborate, Myra? You don't have a Facebook, TM? She's always on Facebook making a live. Always. But you said let her rest in peace. That's conveying something, like somebody's stopping her from that. Like somebody's doing something to her. You said let her rest in peace, let the family rest in peace. So that means by you saying that means somebody's doing something to the family to stop the peace. Somebody's doing something to Teresa to stop the peace, Myra. So I'm asking you to explain that. What is being done to stop Teresa family from having peace, and also for Kanika? Because that's what you wrote. You said let Kanika have peace, and you said also the family. Let the family have peace. That's what you said. Because I just reread it again. So what are you talking about exactly? How are we not letting them have peace? They don't have peace because of the simple fact that this is not solved, but nobody's stopping that. We're not stopping her from that. But that's what it means when that's what you're saying though. That's just like saying stop investigating. That's the way you feel that we should stop? Okay, so I'm confused with that. Because it's like you in here agreeing with everything that everybody else has to say, but then you're contradicting yourself. You're saying it's creepy. You said they should have peace by now. But then before that, you're saying we're not letting Kanika have peace or the family. Which one is it? If you feel like that we're stopping something from going on, then I don't get why you in here. And you're saying both. That doesn't make any sense. There's a lot of cover-ups, but we're not doing anything to stop Kanika from having peace. So that's not fair to say. And we're not doing anything for the family not to have peace. But then you're also agreeing. So you're on both sides of the fence. And by telling somebody stop, that's telling somebody what to do. Like somebody's doing something bad, and that's not the case. Okay, I heard her say something like that in somebody else's live. I think it was Lamont. It was Lamont live or whatever. And she was going off on him. Hi, the Truth 305. Very guilty. They tried to help. Myra, they did. They asked the police if at Rosemont could they help, and the police denied them. Yeah, they got a lot to do with it too. Whose sister? The Truth 305. Oh, okay. Okay, so whose brother are you talking about? Man, it's cold in here. Whew, it is cold in here. Hold on, y'all. It's cold. I am freezing. I am cold. I want another piece of cake. What did I miss? Absolutely, Shaka. I'm glad you mentioned that, the Truth 305. I saw a video on YouTube. It said Irene gets into a fight. It's supposed to be a couple of days after Kanika was found dead. But I couldn't tell if it was her or not. There's videos saying that Monifa's been fighting. There's a lot of videos that said Monifa's been fighting. I couldn't tell it was her. There's information. I was told that there's people in Chicago that know Monifa and Irene. And Monifa's got jumped last weekend. And she mentioned it on Snapchat. Shemaya's fingernails is all messed up, bleeding and halfway off and gone. Like that, she must have been in a fight. Yeah, she has a little boy. Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. There was 2 rooms. Not just one. And the police never talked to everybody. Half of these people are out of town. You know what? People sometimes don't want to help you when they're covering up shit. You're welcome. What's wrong, Tamia? Okay, I'm going to scroll back up. What did I miss? I mean, you're entitled to how you feel, Myra. I'm just asking, that's all. To be clear. Yeah, Betty Boo, the app keeps closing on me too, and then it keeps saying resume after it's telling me it stopped. It's all weird. Hi, Bo Star. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I'm eating some of the cake because I haven't had no food all day, girl. And since I've been here, I haven't ate anything. I'm about to try to eat some of this burger I have. Eat a little bit of it or something. I'm hungry. Hungry. How are you, Bo Star, my friend? Did I answer a lot of your questions, Myra? Well, yes, it's good to ask questions, of course. I'm forgiven. What did I do? Oh, till I love her too. You guys are so sweet. It's always good to ask questions. But being accusatory is not, in my opinion. As far as, I feel like what we're trying to do is help, not stop Kanika from resting or her family. Oh, the cake. I'm sorry. Okay, you don't want me to eat none of the cake? I'll eat some later. But I haven't had nothing to eat. So what did I eat today? What did I eat today? At Starbucks. I didn't really eat anything. That's good. How's everything been going, Bo Star? Ireland. Good night, Kimberly. Well, thank you, Betty Boo. That burger is good. I'm trying to eat some of it. No, I haven't ate. Like, when I got here, I got straight on the live. But earlier today, when I told you guys I'm going to be running late, all I had was Starbucks, and that was almost 2 o'clock. Before that, I had some juice and some chips. These chips are so good. I never thought I would be eating pumpkin chips a day in my life. These right here, they're Trader Joe's chips, by the way, are so freaking good. The only reason I knew they were good, I'm about to eat right now. The only reason I know they were good is because when I was at Trader Joe's the other day with a friend of mine, I tried some of their turkey pot pie, which was really good, surprisingly good actually. And they had some chips on there, right? They had some pumpkin. I said, what kind of chips are these? She said, oh, the pumpkin, because the pumpkin chips was like sitting by where she was giving us a sample of the food, right? So I was like, I bet you they're good, and I like pumpkin. These damn things, that's why, see, I bought them the other day. I bought them the other day, and you see where they at. I got that much left because they that damn good. So earlier, before that, by 2 o'clock before I left, I had some chips and these chips and some juice. So I hadn't had any food until I got home. Until I just ate a little bit of that. When I talked to you guys, I had 3 or 4 fries. And then we've been talking, and then I made the cake, so I didn't really have any food. So I'm going to put a part of this burger on a little plate and get my eat on. That's my plan. I'm trying to warm it up in here because I'm super, 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 super cold. Very cold. Very, very, very cold. Doo -doo. Oh, that's watery now. Let me see. Thank you. I'm not trying to tease y'all with food. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Just messing with you guys. But I'm about to eat, Betty Boo. I'm about to. Oh, girl, trust me, I eat live. Sometimes I've had y'all a little mad at me. Well, not really mad, but like, you know, playing around mad. Thank you, Shaka. You know what, Myra, it's cold in this house because I have all hardwood floors. And I get cold pretty easily because I'm anemic. And I have sickle cell trait, so I'll be cold. Yeah, I don't know, I gotta stop doing that, y'all. As thick as I am, I could drink Starbucks and be good. Think that's like a damn meal or something. But y'all don't remember what I showed y'all? I'm about to tease y'all again. And it's not like I don't have any food here. Let me see. Let me show you. Remember I said I got the seafood boil? I said I bought 2. It was 2 for $55 at the place called 3 Stacks. Amazing. I ate all the crab out of there yesterday. But I still got a whole nother meal with the lobster tail and rice and potatoes left. But this is part 2. So if I don't make Thanksgiving dinner, I'm gonna probably get 2 of these, and maybe some ham bones or something. Well, thank you, Myra. Yes, and I know I'm supposed to eat red meat, so. Oh, what was that, Tim? Ouch! I know that was miserable. So I'm not gonna eat that tonight. I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. I'm gonna eat some of that hamburger from this Persian place. I went to this internet cafe today, and where I did that video about Mr. Fryman with the the crab fries, y'all. Oh my God, he was closed. He's closed on Sunday, which everybody deserves an off day. Don't get me wrong, but I went to the internet cafe and the Persian place next door. The girl at the internet cafe, because she's the one that told me about Mr. Fryman in the first place. Because there was another spot called, as I mentioned in the video. Wait a minute. It ain't closing. It's the last thing I need for this not to be closing. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, no. Hold on, y'all. I need this to be closed. There we go. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, it used to be Wings and Greens, but the girl at the internet cafe, Patrice, shout out to her. And she's pretty cool. And she was telling me, since we were talking about like food, she was like, girl, we want some crab fries. I was like, oh, crab fries? For real? Oh wait. So I've been going to them ever since. I think I went to them like a week later after she mentioned it, because it was too late by the time I got off to go over there, because they closed at 9 o'clock at night, 11 to 9 every day besides Sunday. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over there. Been stuck ever since. Yum, yum, yum. That's some good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Very, very good. So I'm like, okay. So I got that. I tried the surf and turf ones, which is half shrimp, half crab, and it's lemon garlic pepper sauce on it. But I was hoping to get that, and I forgot they were closed. But she said the Mediterranean place is good, so I ordered a burger. It has chili mayo on it, which I didn't put it on there, but I got an egg on it. And is it chili mayo on there? Oh, I think it is, or whatever that mayo is. I don't know. It's good cold, so I'm about to slice this up and eat something, because I need to put something in my system. Feeling a little weird. Wrong kind of fork for that. So, yep. Yep. I'm already thinking about the next time we should do a live. Hold on, guys. Let me cut this burger. Hold on. Damn thing is sliding. Okay. This in the refrigerator too. Hey Don, how are you? You're welcome. I'm subscribed to you, girl. I just made sure that when somebody subscribe to me, I will subscribe back, and I'll try to watch, you know, people's videos if they have channels. So you're welcome. Thank you. What's going on? That burger is good. That chili mayo is a little hot, but I like it. It's good, Myra. Oh, Beetlejuice? Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, that might make it taste better. I do. But, I gotta find me a new hematologist. I need a blender. I've never had a blender. Well, hey, I feel honored. Well, thank you for being here. Long day, huh? Thank you for coming into the live, sweetheart. I do appreciate it. I do. You missed it. I made a lemon cake with my own lemon frosting. I'll be throwing down. Thank you, sweetie. I made a lemon cake with lemon frosting. So, yeah. Thank you very much. You're sweet. You're sweet. You're sweet. Yeah, it came out really good. I haven't made that lemon cake in a while. And I kind of showed pretty much how to make a cake to where it doesn't stick to the sides and it'll just slide out the pan. You know what I mean? Not normally, but just slide out to where it's not stuck to the bottom or any of that. You might have like a little bit of residue of the cake, but it's coming out. You know what I mean? All of it. Not stuck to the side. You ain't got to be doing all of this with a butter knife. You're right. That's why I said, oh, the rest of it will sound good with that. I never liked Beetlejuice, but I might have to try that. Thank you, The Truth 305. I appreciate that. I just made a cake because I got everything. I already got some food. I didn't make anything else other than that. So what's up, Dawn? You relaxing? The Truth 305. I believe you're right about Monifa. Here's the thing. Since other people are in here, let me kind of update you of what I find really fascinating. And you know, people write to their opinion. I just feel like when you try to throw off your opinion on other people, when you try to make somebody think like you, that's a whole nother level of disrespect. It's been people in my comment section going crazy. There are so many people that are team. I mean, team Monifa and Shamaya. They didn't do anything. Fuck you, bitch. Blah, blah, blah. Just completely team Monifa and Shamaya. So this world tour they want to do, go on speaking to their fans, trust me, they are real supporters, because I've had to really go in and cuss motherfuckers out and block them because they were so disrespectful. This one girl thought she was going to just completely true. I don't know what to say, y'all. YouTube is tripping. It's telling me YouTube has stopped. I press on YouTube has stopped. It brings me back here and then it says resume. Oh, you said it tastes like juice? No, that's not being mean. I think it's just a reality, you know, the Truth 305 of what you're saying. But I didn't realize how many people were, you know what I'm saying, just really cheerleading for these women that had a lot to do with Kanika's death. And the more you show people as far as like their their social medias. The social medias telling themselves. How are you trying to give a third? Why are you involved with any type of hotel party to begin with? I did 2 videos about Monifa inviting people to the Elliott Hotel for a hotel party. Okay. Then recently, her other hotel party got canceled. If you didn't do anything or have anything to do with that, why would your mind be even thinking about going to another hotel party after you claim your best friend you can't live without or whatever is gone? They're going about normal life or whatever, like this shit didn't happen. And that's just the reality of what you're saying is true. And I'm not going to be living in the hallway, and it don't take 50 million people to go get no personal keys and a phone. All that don't even sound right. And I'm thinking about more than anything what the mother said. That just kind of, I feel like for the people who have a closed mind, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe other YouTubers. You don't have to believe people in my comments. Listen to what the mother said. The mother said when they called her that Kanika had been missing for 2 hours. Let's just start there. What kind of friends do that? If my friend is missing, why would I wait 2 hours to call her mama? Why not? Out of all these friends, why didn't somebody drive to the police station and say something happened? You know what I mean? Well, that's what I don't understand. You waited 2 hours to call the mother and let the mother know that something was going on. And like her mother said somebody was in the background with an attitude like, I'm ready to go, when Kanika drove all their asses there. Come on now. Come on. You in the background getting an attitude? And you know her mother's on the phone? Are you serious? How are you getting an attitude when y'all left her by herself for 2 freaking hours? 2 hours. Explain that. 2 hours. How did you not see her in 2 hours if you're on the 9th floor and she's all the way on the other floor? How in the hell did you not bump into her? Explain. How didn't somebody else watch it? Because my thing is nowadays people will see you struggling, see you on the ground, see you going through something and will step right over you. That's why I'm not really surprised that nobody tried to help her, because people will do that. They will do that. Yeah. Very much so. Carla, hi, you're back. I think that's why her hand was the way it was. I believe somebody snatched that phone out of her hand, where the one that was kind of clenched towards her stomach. I think the phone was still in her hand all that time. Yeah, Myra, that shit is crazy. I'm thinking about what the mother said. You know? You're going to get an attitude. You call her, first of all, and said that she's been gone, she's been missing for 2 hours. That's a red flag. This is what the mother said. And then on top of that, somebody's in the background with an attitude talking about they ready to go, and it's her car. And Teresa said, she said to them, please don't leave my baby. She calls back later, somebody completely different has her phone, and she finds out that one of the friends did not want her to know that Kanika was missing. That's not enough to say that they had something to do with it. What happened within them 2 hours? Why did they storage change? Because they sure did tell everybody, oh, I just left her in the hall for a couple of minutes. Then the other story was, I left her in front of the hotel. So which one is it? You left Kanika in the hallway? Or you left Kanika in the front of the damn hotel? Which lie is it? Because you should know what happened. You were there. She can't be 2 places at one time. She's one person. Come on now. Which one was it? Which one? The first person to turn themselves in was Irene. Then all of a sudden I'm hearing this phone call that Irene made, supposedly saying, oh, my friend is disabled. She's missing. She's at the Crown Plaza Hotel. So I don't know. I'm telling you, rollerblade, flew to that hotel or whatever else. Exactly. What kind of friends do that? What kind of friends go to a damn funeral for their friend, quote unquote, and be getting turned up in the car? That's new to me. I pray that's very true, the Truth 305. That's what needs to happen. It really does. If we go to a party together, we leaving together. I'm not leaving you to go do nothing by yourself. No. We all leaving together. We're going to the bathroom together. Whatever. I'm telling you, I would have did whatever I could. I'm telling you. This shit is ridiculous. And I feel like for everybody that was for their friend, here's the thing. If you really her friend. Now, Monifa showed up at the protest 2 times. And then she got arrested. What about the rest of the friends? The so-called friend. Oh, I can't live without... The shit I be saying. I can't live without Kanika. But you're not there to protest for your friend. There's people that left their damn neighborhoods, got on a plane, bus, flew, drove there to be there to make sure that they are advocates for Kanika and get justice for Kanika. And you grew up with her, you've been friends with her all this time, and you can't even come to a protest? There were people that put money to the side for buses, just in case you couldn't get there, you can get back and forth. People were buying food. People were putting money together from Facebook to bail out people from jail because of the police, because they were trying to advocate and make sure that they had justice for Kanika because they were protesting. Where were all these damn friends at then? Because I looked in plenty of the crowds of freedom fighters and everything else. It was P. Rico out there. It was Jedediah. It was Lamont out there. Okay? All of them were there. Nortree, however the fuck you say her name. There was a lot of people out there. Where were these friends? Where? Hi, Warren. What's up, man? I'm sorry about earlier. My phone died and his YouTube system keeps throwing me out of here and me coming back. Hi, Indigenous Captive under the dome. Hey, sweetie. Mwah. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I don't understand as well, too. This hotel, no matter what area they're in, you know how many deaths have happened? Y'all don't understand what kind of videos I have coming up for you. You know how many deaths have happened at this hotel and others in other states? So many deaths that are similar or deaths that keep happening with the Crown Plaza. Seriously. It's a lot. What about the video I did about the commander-in-chief? You know, that's suing, who doesn't work for the Rosemont Police Department anymore. He is freaking suing Rosemont for all the cover-ups. They delayed this man from getting his, he had 2 injury cases that happened because of his back on the job. They demoted him and then they let him go. There's a police officer who worked for that damn Rosemont Police Department, okay, who committed suicide. And they found steroids in his system. They covered that shit up too. They covered up shit for their friends and everything else. This is why they don't want the FBI to come in. Because if the FBI come in, they might start seeing a trend of other shit that's going on. That's why they didn't want them involved in Kanika's case, because they are corrupt. When you got a commander that worked for your own police department suing your ass is a problem. I'm telling you, I put the video up. You said who did it? Captives under the dome? Well, I believe it's a combination of different people. I think there's a lot of people that are really involved when it comes to this. Did you guys know that Kanika went to this hotel the night before for an event? She was already there. That's why the mother had the receipt in from the car or whatever that said September 6th, because Kanika was there the night before because of an event. The whole city's corrupt. I did a video regarding how they shut down this one operation for organ harvesting in Rosemont. They had the same one they shut down in Arizona. You want to know what was said? Oh, we dropped the ball, because when in the video that I put up, They were asked, well, you knew about this. Why would it take you 2 years to investigate them, knowing that there are organ harvesting that happening in Rosemont? You see people coming out with boxes and bags. Do you realize those boxes and bags had people's bodies part in them? That's crazy. And the lady said, we dropped the ball. That's all she could say is we dropped the ball. He said for 2 years, he said we dropped the ball. Detroit, Arizona, and Rosemont were the places for organ donation. It's part of my video where they talk about places in China where there's always, for some reason, the number 27 to 3,700 people that wind up dead. Why is it a specific number of people? They could tell you I died tomorrow, and it could be because I died because somebody stole my goddamn organs. But they're making it look like one thing. I just feel like people need to open up their mind about what the fuck is really going on here. She was put in a freezer where you have to use a key, just like a key that you owe. Everybody in here has a house key. Plain example. Thank you, The Truth 305. We all have house keys, am I right? We all have house keys. In order for us to get in our house, once we lock the damn door, we have to put that key in, turn it, and open up the door. That's what happened to Kanika. They had to put the key in that damn freezer and unlock it to get Kanika's body out of there, because she was dumped in there. She didn't just walk into no fucking freezer. We should be talking about evidence of what was underneath her nails and her fingerprints. We should be talking about DNA. What the fuck was in her hair? The girl's hair was slaved for the gods. It wasn't all over her hair. She had stuff in her hair. That's what I'm saying. It's so much. You know what? I need to listen to that. Well, thank you, Myra. Yeah, hi Terry, how are you? And thank you for being here. Hi Siobhan, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. No, I haven't heard about that. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Thank you for being here. Are you serious? Kind of regret. Okay. What does that have to... Thank you very much, Terry. Thank you. And The Truth 305, I didn't know anything about that. So wait a minute. Deaths happened at the Marriott, but it was staged at Crown Plaza. That should tell you something about this establishment if they allow that. What kind of mess is that? Do you know how many similar cases happen other places in different states? Because this is a big entity of a hotel. Let's say, for instance, where you are. Somebody might have been found dead in an apartment. Here in California, something happened at Disneyland with somebody's body being found at Crown Plaza. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's happening all over the place. Yeah, you know what? I do as much as I can as far as research and stuff to try to make sure that I bring what's important to the forefront, because the one video I did that really got my mind even more open was what hotels don't want you to know. I have that video up. How many connections they have with the police, the fire department, the ambulance, and stuff like that, to where when we check into a hotel, when we check in, 24 to 48 hours before, somebody could have been murdered in there and we don't have an idea, because they know how to get those bodies downstairs. They use those freight elevators and they get those bodies out of there, to where you're walking around, you have no idea what the fuck is going on, because they have so many connections. Exactly. I need a view from a room. And then keep in mind, it was 2 rooms, but it was 4 in all that day. And it was 31 people in those rooms, and they did not talk to everybody. They did not. And half of these people are gone. Video. Okay, you know what, Jamie? I think you're going to need to go if you don't know what we're talking about right about now. Seriously? I heard about the video. I saw a video, but I didn't see her meeting up with anybody. The video kept going back into where they were in the entranceway, walking with some guys and some girls, and it looked like they was looking for somebody. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Okay. Thank you, Siobhan. Be careful, Terry. Yeah, that's pretty sickening. I watched a lot of the footage too. That's a lot of stuff to have to go through. And then still keep in mind, I'm researching, I'm watching these videos, and I'm doing a lot of research. I'm putting up at least 5 videos or more a day. I'm doing the best I can do. Okay, it's AUTHETNIC 97 at Gmail. What happened to Carolyn? Because I know she said she wanted my email too. But I think this YouTube messing up. I don't think she's even in here. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Phone almost failed. Hold on. You said you just got here. It's in the title what we talking about. It's in the title. Thank you very much, Myra. I try my best. I do a lot of research for this. Like I said, I put up at least 5 videos a day. I've been doing that consistently. So it's so much to decipher, and I think it's a beautiful thing with what all the other YouTubers are doing and how they break down a lot of the videos. I do my best to try to do that, but there's so much I have to put out there. I just try to put it out as soon as I can get everything together. Thank you very much, Myra. I'm telling you, it's mind-baffling how much information is out there. I think you're right, Terry. We should. At this point, I was thinking about a mini vacay before all this happened. I'm going to have a mini vacay in this damn house. I'm not going anywhere. I cannot even think about, I'm scared to ever say I would ever stay at a hotel. It would have to be me and 59,000 people in that one room. We all go to the bathroom together. We all in the same room. Let the shower door be closed for my privacy, but y'all need to be in here with me and turn around, close your eyes so I can get out the bathtub. It would have to be packed in there for me to do that. You know what I mean? We would all have to do things together. I just can't imagine staying at a hotel when I had planned on doing a mini vacay before this happened. No way. I'm just too scared. You know what I mean? Super scared. It's very obsessive, Siobhan. Most definitely. Yeah, it's a lot on all of us. Most definitely. Let me see, what does she say? Well, I mean, what happened in Texas is really bad, you know, Jamie, in my opinion. I mean, what happened, Kanika? But how did you not read the title before you came in here? But you talking about what the MMA? I'm sorry, was it MMA? You said McGregor and who? And Devin. I have no idea about that fight. I don't know. I don't know. Did you get it? You're welcome, Mara. I appreciate that. I just feel like I don't know. We doing what we can. The information is out there. We have to debunk through it because we don't know what's real, what's fake. And there's so many accounts. I feel like a lot of these fake accounts are Monifa and these Shemayas and everything else because of the way the information is being conveyed. That's horrible. That's what I'm saying. You can't go to church and praise God. You can't go to the mall. You can't go to the movie theaters. Where can you go? Okay, Myra. You know what? If I was you, Carla, I wouldn't stay by myself. If that's what you have to do, which is understandable, I wouldn't stay. Maybe y'all can do some triple rooms or something. And make, you know what I mean? I just feel like this teaches us how to think about things a lot differently than what we used to. Well, hi, Anita. Thank you for being here, and thank you for what you said. I really appreciate it. But to be honest with you, I look at it like, and I said it before, I almost stopped before because I feel like I didn't want to disrespect the mom and she feel like we're not doing enough. And then I also feel like with so much information being out there, what's true, what's facts, what's this, what's that. So it's a lot to decipher through, and it's weighing on a lot of our hearts. Yes, Terry, it has affected. Yes, lack of sleep. I got on every goddamn light in this house. Bedroom, hallway, and everything else. My bill is high because it's been like that since this happened. I think it's really amazing how it's made us come together to try to do something good, but it's awful the way we had to come together because she was murdered. You know what I mean? Would all of us be talking right now? Would we all know to have this conversation or whatever, be able to come collectively together to talk about this if Kanika didn't pass? So she's still an angel here in a lot of ways. And I don't think we will really be able to get any rest or not be haunted by this or weigh heavy on us until we get justice for her. I don't think we'll be able to, because I know I can barely sleep or anything else. It messes me up. And I used to be a person who, hold on a second. I eat slow, y'all. I used to be the type of person. Thank you. That's the only place you might have people, but maybe not even that. Indignitous, captive under the dome. Thank you. She is, Anita. You know, I just, I think police officers, a hotel, security officers, all these people thought we were stupid. They actually thought they were just going to put some tapes out there of Kanika or whoever the hell else that was, because she's not thick like that. She's a slim girl. It's not all this hips and behind and this thickness. She didn't have that going on at all. To be able to make another actress go through these tapes, modify it, and we wouldn't catch up with it. Or the tapes that she's in, there's no way in hell that her jeans gonna turn from blue into black because somebody was behind her. Her on the ground with somebody dragging her. For real, just 5 minutes. Irene, too, and Shemaya. There's another theory to this. Okay. Why are so many people defending Monifa, Shemaya, and Irene. Please tell me your thoughts. Why? It's not right with me either. Yes, we're definitely praying for them, Jamie. Definitely. Why are people defending them? Why are people defending Shemaya, Monifa, and Irene? Why? Why are people cheerleading for them? After all the information that's out there, please let me know your thoughts. Why? Bree, you know a little something. Yeah. I agree. Hi, Blaze Brown. How are you? What's good? Where you from? No, she's not innocent, but she's not as guilty as the rest of them. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. How do I feel about gun control? Well, I feel like guns are necessary for protection, not for somebody to, to be really obsessed with 50,000 of them in their house and go on a killing spree of killing people. I feel like when I was younger, I remember my mother used to say, she used to call her gun her friend. And I get it. You need guns to protect yourself. I don't think people should just be out there just shooting up people randomly. I think tests need to be done. There just needs to be something be put into play to make sure you're giving the guns out to the right person. If somebody tries to break into my house and I kill them, I have a right to protect myself and my home at all costs if somebody breaks into my home. I think guns are necessary. And I think sometimes guns are unnecessary because people use them for the wrong thing, just to go on killing sprees, just so they can intimidate somebody. I feel like it's supposed to be for protection only. Yes. Just because you beat me at a poker game, I don't have a right to pull out a gun and be like, okay, be a sore loser, and put a gun to your head and say, give me my money. I don't have a right to take out a gun and go rob you. I don't have a right to try to rape you. You know what I mean? I put a gun to your head and rape you. I don't have a right to kill you because I don't like you, or to shoot you to get initiated to a game. There's so many levels of bullshit that goes on when it comes to that. I think it's supposed to be just for protection. Exactly. Friends like that, I believe. Yeah, you're right, Carla. You're right. Where's that at, Blaze Brown? I think it should just be for protection. And a lot of times people can go to these, places and pick up a gun, or you can buy a gun off the street. But a lot of times they're not paying attention. When you think about some of these crimes that happen, how they run the tapes back. They seen this dude at a gun store buying all these cases. There should be a limit to that, or questions being asked. What the hell you need over 150 cases for? What do you need 1,000 cases of bullets for? Think about that. It's not like you're going to, If you're going hunting, why would you need that many? What do you need all of that for? I think it's questions that we've set into play, and it needs to be a limit to the things that's being able to be done. Because every time something happens, especially with the guy from the Las Vegas massacre, they talk about how he was at all these gun stores, and how he bought this ahead of time, and how he did this and how he did that. Come on. It is the Constitution, but people are taking advantage of that. You know, think about how many massacres. We're talking about what happened in Texas right now. And it's due to what? See, what did I miss? Okay, that's another scenario I was going to get to. They said there were some guys that were invited that were not supposed to be there. No, I didn't see it. You sent me a link to my email? No, I didn't get it. My other phone is charging. I will take a look at it. I just look at it like, okay, let's say, for instance, hypothetically speaking, there was a guy in there acting crazy. And they finally were able to get out. How did Kanika wind up getting to the first floor when Monifa was like, oh, we decided to tell her, you know what I'm saying, to go to the 9th floor or the next floor up. It doesn't make any sense why y'all wouldn't stay together and at least try to run out of there. I still don't get that. I don't get it. Oh, here in the chat, you can send it to my email. A lot of times when links are being sent to go straight to spam, that's the way YouTube does it. And I'm kind of glad they do, because I feel like unless somebody say you can send them a link, I'm not going to just put a link on somebody's page. I'm not. I heard it. I did hear that it was some other people that didn't belong there. That's why they snuck in the back, and you saw them on a live, you know what I mean, or whatever, by the pool. You don't leave your friends, period. Blaze, I completely agree. You know what, Carla? I feel like they should be harder to get here too. Yes, they need to be held accountable. Absolutely. But see, that's the thing, Blaze, you don't understand. She didn't just go into a freezer. There's no fucking way. She was locked in there. She was killed and thrown in there. Yes. You needed a key to open up that freezer. Her mom even said it. Yeah, so many lies. The girl didn't put herself in there. She didn't take down her bra and bite her breast twice. She didn't make those bruises by the right side of her stomach or her back before her butt. She didn't put them blood stains on her or while her clothes were dirty while somebody dragged her. She didn't do none of that. No fucking way. Yes, you needed a key to open up that freezer door where her body was found. Yes. What YouTube video you talking about, Blaze? I believe she probably was. Or maybe she was already dead. What about the material of the trash bag on her now? Most definitely, Myra. Exactly. They fucking drug her. Yeah. Who, Kanika? Hi, Angel. Well, thank you very much. Mwah. Appreciate it. You know what? I didn't see the first pictures I saw. Was covering up her breast, but the ones I saw later, her breast was bitten twice. It's very sad, Myra. Yeah, always in the streets. Exactly. Thank you, Angel. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that yet, but you know what? I did a video where this guy who's a security officer for the Crown Plaza was saying how they have a whole procedure about how to watch things and what they're supposed to do, and the security guards, of course, ignored that. Everything that was in their protocol, they did not do. The one particular guy in the videos that we all are, like, you know what I'm saying, got a question mark or side-eyed about, he's out of the freaking country now. Because they did not investigate, they did not talk to everybody because they call this an accidental death. They did not treat this as a crime scene. There's no way in hell that somebody passes away or gets killed and you telling me they didn't take fingerprints? There's not a rape kit? Are you serious? The girl ankle was bleeding and open and cut. Her hair was all over her head. Her body was bruised. Her pants were pulled back on her like they were taking off. They were going towards her hip. One of her shoes was off. Jamie, they contaminated the whole crime scene. There is a lip gloss in front of her and one behind her. It's like you could tell she had a phone or something in her hand, and where her phone was like, you know, her hand was kind of like and the clenched. Takika, let me see, the name is Tanika Nikki T. Never heard of her. Okay. Don't worry about it, Myra. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for the 13 thumbs up, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Really? Was this recently, Blaze? You think so? Well, I hope so. I'm doing my best to try to help. We all are. Very young. 19 is super young. You're just a baby. You haven't begun to even live life yet. I remember that age. You know? I do. Yes, that's a baby. Oh my God, yeah. My mom used to tell me, she was like, you're still a baby. And I used to be like, babies don't have bills. But I get it. Now, your parents are always going to think you're a baby. I got it. I got it. It makes sense. Possibly. Period. Possibly. Exactly. They didn't just get that way. Amen to that. Yeah, it's, you know, hella gangs and violence. You know, I feel like no city is perfect, you know, or whatever or whatnot. But my thing is also is that there's so much being said about this. There's so much that has not been done about this. And it's like, I feel like we're all involved because we're supposed to help Kanika. This is more about Kanika than it's about anybody else. You know, when I look at her mom, I feel bad for her. Then I have a lot of goddamn questions because there's certain things that just don't add up and don't make no freaking sense to me whatsoever. At all. Really. Yeah, they've been doing shit. I agree. It's a lot of shit that's been done and said. They've taken back. Even, I just figure like, I haven't found any new information, but I don't know what new interview that Teresa's going to do next, because I know she said she's going to start doing interviews, and then she did the radio interview, and then she was on Dr. Oz. I believe she was dead when they already put her in the freezer. I believe that when when the so-called friends called and said she'd been missing for 2 hours, she was gone then. Did they kill that girl outside and then dump her in the freezer? Did they kill that girl in a room and then drag her from one place to another? I don't get it. Thank you, Tamia. Hey, Asia Boo. Yeah, they you know what I'm saying, they got her downstairs, killed her, and drug her. Because the one picture that I put up in the video, you could tell Kanika was dead. Her eyes were closed. It's the way she was laying. And it was somebody above her with a hoodie on. I don't know. That's a good question, TM. I don't know what he said. I don't know. It is. But there's so many people taking up for them. Y'all don't understand. I've been arguing with people. There's so many people that were taking up for these girls. You know, you said 11 minutes apart. What car crashes? There's so many people in my comment section that were just literally trolling and hitting up everybody, lurking and harassing them in the comments or whatever about how they was wrong and how these girls didn't do anything. You know how many people have done that? Recently, TM, I don't even think I told you that. There's so many people that are defending these girls. Like seriously supporting them heavy. Like they a damn rapper or singer. And all information they have, people keep saying they didn't do anything wrong, and the information is right in front of their faces. How do you blame them? How do you blame them when you don't have all the information? I have enough information. I got eyes and have a mind to see what the fuck is going on from their social medias on down. Their actions speak so much louder than their words. Okay, TM. I don't know, but I'm about to ask. So, Tamia, what did he do? What did Blaze say? I want to know. Because he has so much to say. Exactly. How do you just leave her? How does it take so many people to go get a purse and a damn cell phone and some keys? How do you get aggravated and act like you want to leave? Knowing her mom is on the phone and she can hear you and she got to say, please don't leave my baby. She has to tell you that. Oh, okay. You said it was a mistake about Blaze? Tamia? Can you unblock him then? Thank you. Yes, they have everything to do with it, but you don't understand, Asia. There's people in my comment section that just was going ballistic, saying that's not true. They had nothing to do with it. There's people that had the nerve to tell me after so many how many videos was fake, how they talked to Shamaya, how they talked to Monifa, and believe in everything they said. It's like, how can you be so naive to believe anything? They changed. I mean, their story has changed. My thing is, if you don't believe none of us, at least listen to the mom about what they've done. Why not do that? First, they left her in the front of the hotel. After saying before that, oh, we left her outside with the security guard just to go get her purse and her cell phone. Wouldn't these 3 people to do that? And she just appeared. But then Monifa said before that, the guys were acting crazy, so we decided to go on different floors. What fucking lie is it? Yes, I mean, heavily. This one girl was going buck shit crazy. I started apologizing to my subscribers. I cussed the girl out because she was way out of line. And she was also calling herself trying to gangbang on people, talking about they not about this life. She was going crazy. She was in so many comments. I thought I blocked her, and I didn't, because I was reporting half of the shit she was saying that was out of line, and then I blocked her. But there are so many people. Carlin, hi. Yes, Asia, I'm dead ass serious. This was like a couple of days ago, and I was telling one of my rent squad about it. Yes, it was several girls, and it was one girl that kept telling me, I think I had put up, I remember start counting. I said, damn, she told me this video, this video, this video. I said, damn, 12 videos in a row. She keeps putting a fake video, fake video, fake video. I talked to them. I talked to Monifa. I talked to Shemaya. I talked to them. They didn't do nothing wrong. It's a dude in my comments right now that said they would never do that. All these girls is innocent. How you doing? I'm good. I'm fine. And you, sweetie? But you know how people are, and you know, if she probably was stupid enough to be talking to them. I said, you know what? But that was too much, so I blocked her. Yeah, she was driving. And that's another reason why Eugenia not here. And I had people telling me leave Eugenia alone, that I drag Eugenia. I didn't say anything bad about Eugenia at all. Nothing bad about her. I just gave the information out there that she died a couple of days after Kanika, and that Irene, that was her hotel, birthday party. Irene's best friend was driving drunk and killed this girl. She was ejected from the vehicle, and her bail is at $500,000. How was that not a part of what happened? How is that not a twist? The same people, including Eugenia, I showed it, that she was walking on camera, leaving the hotel. She died a couple of days later due to Irene's best friend. And she was there at the party with Kanika. Yes. I did a video about that, and some people have so much to say. And I'm like, to me, dragging somebody is going in on them. I'm saying rest in peace. That's sad that happened. So how did I drag her? Because I think people just like to have something to say. Girl, it came out good. It's sitting up there now. I still smell it. I did my own little frosting, which I grew up on. And I've made that cake plenty of times. So it came out great. You heard that too, Myra? They all did, but let them tell it. The people in my comment section, these girls had nothing to do with anything. They talked to them. I'm wrong. I'm going in on little girls. These are grown ass fucking women. Anybody over 18 is grown. If you grown, 18 is grown in this country. They no longer little goddamn girls besides to their mamas and their daddies. You know what I mean? Maybe to a few other people, because I do say Kanika's still a baby. I feel like compared to me being 40, 19 is a baby. I remember being 19. You don't know yourself at 19. All I wanted to do was have fun. Go to a club every night after work and do me. You know what I mean? Things were not as heartless as people are now when it comes to shit like that. But I've had something like that happen to me. Yes, Asia, I'm 40. So it's like no matter what age you are, you got to watch. I just think about what I didn't know versus what I do know. How many girls out there have, you know what I mean, that are that age that might be going to another party. If we put information enough out there, maybe they'll think twice about going to a hotel party with their so-called friends. Maybe they'll assess their whole goddamn situation and stay their asses home or go do something else. People don't think about how that information could trigger somebody to do the right thing or change their mind and be like, you know what, I'm young. Maybe I shouldn't go to that party. Maybe I shouldn't go there with my friend. People are not thinking about how this can affect somebody to where they can be taught a lesson about who they need to who they hanging out with, or what kind of decisions they should make, because this could end your life. These friends could, you know what I'm saying, be the reason why you're not here. You know what I mean? We don't know who's paying attention to that, or these videos or the information we talk about like that. Somebody could be actually learning from this shit. And that's what I hope for too. Because we don't want this to happen to nobody else. We really don't. Of course you have a piece of cake, Asia. Yes. You say you never said anything about what, Myra? Thank you so much, Asia. That means the stress hasn't got to my face, sweetie. Ooh, yes, honey, you gotta be asleep. Oh my goodness, but I thank you for your time and taking this captive under the dome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Asia. It happened to you before, Asia? Oh no, that's horrible. Well, I was 19 and I mentioned that before. I was left, you know what I'm saying, at somebody's house when my so-called friends left me there. And I just feel like I drink once a year. I'm not a big drinker. I never have been. But when you're, what you think when you with your friends, you're young and you think you can trust people. I'm waking up, you know, somewhere I've never been before, not that I remember. And I was just left there. What, because I was drinking? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if somebody could have put something in my drink. I don't know. And I'm just more aware, and that was scary for me. Okay, what did I miss that you said, Myra? Because I thought I answered your question. So you never said anything about, you said you heard that too? You heard what too about Eugenia? Is that what you're talking about, Myra? Yes, awareness. TM, yes. Oh, no problem. I mean, I feel like we all learning from each other. You guys teach me stuff and tell me stuff, information that I don't know. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you all too. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, Myra. You know, and that's the thing. That's what's so scary, because you can think somebody's your friend. You could be friends with them for years and not know they plotting on you. You know what I mean? Not know they're going to do something silly or messed up to you. And sometimes we let things go because we are friends with people that we really need to assess. That's why I can't really say I have more than 5 friends on one hand. I'm not going to tell you that because I don't. You know? Yeah, you know, but they're not her friend, and that's what's so sad. I feel like the reason why they keep saying they can't live without her, that's their guilty conscience whooping their ass for whatever part they played in this, and they played several parts. I'm sorry to hear that, Blaze, but I know that's how it goes, and it's scary how you can think you know somebody and they can completely switch up on you. You know what I mean? This should teach people about friendship. Everybody you call your friend is not your friend. You know what I mean? Seriously, they're not. Thank you. I try to, Asia. I really do. Me too. You think somebody's your friend. I just feel like sometimes we give people chances, and I feel like after somebody does something and they say I apologize, and we've been friends and we haven't been friends, even though I accepted your apology with me, I made the mistake and let people come back into my life as early as, you know what I'm saying, as last year. But I don't deal with them anymore because you don't need that. And sometimes when you forgive people, it's like you forgive them because you need to let that go for you. And at the same time, they look at it like, okay, this is my way to just fuck up again. And that's what not everybody, that's what a lot of people do. So I'd rather sit in my house by myself, not causing no problems for me, and be by myself, talk to y'all, make my food, watch my TV, and be good. I'd rather do that. Because other people bring shit into your life. Not everybody. But I just look at friendship differently. I feel like I've grown. I used to be the type, if my phone wasn't ringing, I was upset about it. You know what I mean? That popular shit. I don't go through that anymore. Because guess what? I'm fine being by myself. I'm content with being by myself. I don't need my phone to be ringing like that. Do y'all ever hear my phone ring? Every once in a while it does. But I'm good. Because guess what? I'm my own goddamn best friend. Period. I'm not going to turn my back or sabotage my motherfucking self. Other people do that if you allow them to. So I'm on a different page. I'm cool and content with how things are, and I'm proud of myself about that. I feel like that says growth. because everybody's not your friend. And your own best friend should be you before anybody. That's how I look at things. So no, I don't have a whole bunch of friends. Hell no. I've learned from that. And sometimes we got to keep hitting our head to be able to learn from that. And maybe this is a big lesson besides finding Kanika's killers, because I think it's more than one. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that have a lot to do with what happened to Kanika. I feel like a lot of times we have to assess the people that's around us. Do they mean me any good? You know what I'm saying? Well, do I sense a problem? Did I see a problem and I ignored it? Because there's a lot of red flags sometimes with people and we choose to ignore them. And we shouldn't. We need to look at those red flags for what they are, because they're giving you a sign to leave that person the fuck alone. And that's why you don't hear nobody in my house. Hello. That's why you don't hear me saying, oh, hold on, somebody's at my goddamn door. Because you have to reassess things. Not everybody your goddamn friend. Just because you say the word friend, if you say the word friend in your life and you got to pause, you're telling yourself that person is not your friend. Period. I just feel like people don't know what friendship is. You know what friendship is nowadays? Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying some people. Because people are going to get in my comments, not hear the English I'm speaking and be stupid. Go ahead. I ain't tripping. All I'm saying is, when you say somebody your friend, you got to really think about it, or get a side eye. You have an expression on your face. You're telling yourself that those people don't mean you any good. There's a thought process there. There's a red flag. There's something wrong with whoever you're thinking about at that point in time. And you might need to reassess that situation. Seriously. Because everybody not your friend. People need to know that. Thank you. Oh, you're not too old. I'm telling you, it's too many snakes out there. I just feel like I can be in my house. I can hear my own goddamn echo, and there's no bullshit. It's me. Yes, I have on every light in this house, because what's happened to Kanika is giving me a wake-up call in a new way. A lot of us, if you think about it, it's not haunting our souls, in our minds, in our sleep, in our thoughts for no reason. There's a reason why each and every one of us is in here right now. There's a reason why she is tattooed to our memory like this. Her case needs to be solved. There's people that are jealous of Kanika in life and in death, and that's deep. I never knew somebody could be jealous of somebody that's no longer here. But the stuff I hear in my comment section, oh, trust me, they're jealous of Kanika. And she's not even here anymore. How crazy is that? But at the same time, it says a lot about how beautiful she was. If they hating on you, honey, in death, that's deep. You still got a hold on people that is still living and you're no longer here. Goodness. We have to learn, to me, because if we don't, we're going to keep hitting our head. I just feel like we have to reevaluate. You got to assess stuff. You know what I mean? Life lessons is about you to be able to reflect and say, I went through that. You know what I mean? Let me look over that so I don't have to go through, reflect, and I don't have to go through the same thing I went through before. Because this time it's going to hurt even harder. You know, be even sore for me to learn this lesson when I don't have to go through it, because you can't forget what you can forgive, but you can't forget what you went through. Because if you do, you're going to go through it all over again. You're going to keep hitting your head or getting your ass whooped in different ways until you finally get it. Who wants to keep going through that? Learn from it and be able to move on, but not everybody is that way. And people need to understand there is a gray area in life. Not everything is black and white. It's impossible. I don't blame you. I'm too old. It's too old for bullshit. You know, I think about who I am now. If you think about each and every one of you, think about who you are now versus who you was 5 years ago. Who you were at Kanika's age. Or if you at Kanika's age, what do you know that you didn't know before? You know, we all progress in a lot of ways. Some more than others. We have to worry about how we move and who we have around us. Because that child had a lot of jealous people around her. Not to my knowledge, Asia, but I appreciate you saying that. People are very crazy. Nowadays, if you're in a relationship, you can't even break up with a person without them wanting to kill you, murder you, run you over, and everything in between. And it's like, it shouldn't be like that. Dating and relationships or trying to get to know somebody in any level, it's just different. It's so different to where I'm turned off. Like, no, I'm good. I don't want to really try to get to know too many people at it. We can have conversations, that's great. But I'm just good with the conversation because there's so much has happened. Not that I wouldn't be open to a friendship, but I feel like association is good enough. We know who each other are. We might network or something or whatever the case may be. But real friendship, that seems to be a thing of the past. Because the narcissistic, very irresponsible, selfish mind of some people feel like you're their friend, all right, so they need to use you. And I refuse to go through that. Yes, Terry, that's what I was saying. That's what my video is about. Exactly. Nika's age, when you think about 19 years old, I'm like, how many mistakes did I make? But you're young. You know what I mean? You're grown, but you're still young. Man, if I knew what I knew now, if I knew then, I'd probably be in a different place in my life right now. But everything happens for a reason because you're supposed to grow. You know what I mean? We all make mistakes. Amen. It could have been any of us. If you think about it. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Asia. Thank you so much. I heard about what happened in Texas today being in live. I was not aware of that. And I just give my, condolences. I'm going to pray about what happened in Texas. This is horrible. And I'm going to look that information up. It's just terrible what happened. That's just really sad, Asia. It's the people in the world. That's true. This generation is definitely different. Boy, oh boy. Me either. But then, at the same time, it's like, I just wonder. Yes, the generation is definitely different. I couldn't be on no rap song talking about no hi bitch, bye bitch. Not in front of my parents. Oh, y'all would have never met me. Oh, no. This generation is different. You know what I mean? Different. And like I said, I like the songs I got on my phone by Danielle Bregoli. I like it, but when I listen to it, I think about when I was 14 and how my mom would have killed me saying any of that coming out of my mouth. Like, for real, for real. I would have got my ass whooped cussing. What? Oh, no. That wouldn't happen. No. Oh, absolutely. Tamia, yes. But that's the thing, instincts do. They do, Carolyn. But a lot of times we ignore it. We don't follow our first mind. I don't know how many times I said out loud, damn, I should have followed my first mind. You know what I mean? And I didn't. I'm telling you, my mama would have, at 14, it would have been take away this, take away that. Your ass ain't going nowhere. Have you lost your mind? I would have got knocked the hell out, knocked the hell out, knocked the hell out. My mama wasn't having that. Oh, no. Yeah, the 80s were cool. Ooh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shaka. Wow. It's best to follow our first mind. You're right, Blaze. Okay, I'll be here. You said why Michael Jackson? I send prayers to them too. It's just so horrible what happened. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. So my question is there anywhere safe anybody can go? Besides, you know what I mean? Is there anywhere safe? Like, anywhere at all? Oh, good, Asia. Thank you. You're sweet. One love to you too, Blaze. I mean, seriously, Blaze, Asia, everybody, Tamia, TM. Okay. Do you think it's safety in numbers, or do crowds cause too much attention? You know what I mean? And that creates a whole nother situation in somebody's crazy mind. Like, usually when I see crowds of people, like if I'm at a light, and I'm not talking about in the car, if I'm in a light at like a stop sign or whatever, or at a light or whatever, and the light says green, and there's like 6 or 7 people that's getting ready to go, a lot of times I won't walk with them. I'll wait and go to the next light, because for some reason crowds create the wrong type of attention, especially for crazy minded people. Thank you, Asia. Thank you so much. See, Blaze, you went to, function and have fun, and not knowing that that's going to happen. You know what I mean? And it's like when we go anywhere, we're taking a gamble. And that's scary. For real. I just feel like the more I stay in the house is better. I don't go out on like, days like, New Year's. I used to. I remember we used to go club hopping. I remember being in West Hollywood, 21, and we paid, I think we paid one amount to go to 2 different clubs, back and forth across the street, and I had fun. But now that I think about it, because back in the day you didn't think about it, did I put down my drink and pick it up later on? I think about the things that we don't know about, like this, put, drug, date rape drugs and all that. Did I do shit like that? You know what I mean? Like this back and forth going from one club to another, that's dangerous. We don't know who's watching us. But of course, at 21, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just trying to have some damn fun. And nowhere is safe, and that's what's sad. But we still have to continue to do what we have to do. It just makes it scary, because the movie theaters, the malls, everywhere I think about is just not safe. Not even in your home. Somebody can come in and rob and shoot you and all kind of crazy stuff. So, oh man, too much. You do. That's why when I see crowds, I let their ass go ahead of me, and I just wait. If I'm walking somewhere and I'm at a light, I will wait and catch the next light. A shooting in Walmart, you know what? That's very sad. But I'm not surprised to hear about Walmart, because they have a stigma of stuff that goes on a regular basis. There are channels that are based on Walmart feuds and stupidity and stupid stuff that, people do at Walmart. And I do blame Walmart, because my thing is they are a big enough company and entity to make sure these kind of things don't happen. So that's why I'm a Target person. I can't with them. I can't. I got tired of that. When I walk into Target, it's inviting, it's calming, and it's very clean. There's no attitudes. I don't have to worry about if I do go there, quote unquote, for Black Friday. I don't have to worry about being stepped on, trampled over, and all this other stuff just because somebody want to get to a TV. And I feel like they could have cleared that up, but now they have this ghetto stigma behind them because of all the stuff they allowed to happen when they had the money to nip it in the bud. And if I was them, I would have done that a long time ago. And now most of these Walmarts are closed. Because now, how can you control employees and the customers stealing? That's deep. So the one that's in my area is fine. I actually have two in my area, but the one that's in LA, which is about, I want to say 15 miles away, maybe a little bit less. It was in this one area where it was needed, you guys. It was really, really needed off of Crenshaw and King. I used to go there when I used to live in LA. But it's sad because they don't have that now. Because between employees stealing and customers stealing, how do you stay open? Thank you, Asia. Yeah, the crowds blaze at Walmart. Oh my goodness, it's out of control. Things is always picked over. It's never clean. Every time I walk into a Target and charge, hey, some people say it might be a little bit higher, but I feel like I feel warm enough. I feel the inviting atmosphere, the ambiance allows me to want to shop. It's cool, it's crisp, it's clean. It says shop. I feel like the customer service is there. The whole inviting, beautiful atmosphere. It's not picked over. We don't have it. It's not attitudes. It's not none of that. It is Target. Come here to shop. It might be a little bit higher, but you will have the best. I had the best experience there versus going to Walmart. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. And I got to get up early too. Yeah, like it's just too much that happens. Blaze, it really is at Walmart. I'm like, man. I heard about this one lady in North Carolina who was pregnant. Now, you do any day. Why are you going to Walmart? They wind up trampling over this lady. She winds up losing her baby. For what? Over a TV or something on sale? It's just not that serious. Yeah, it does, Tim. It does. It costs a lot, especially now. Back then, I don't know what the hell I paid to go to them two clubs that night. And I remember having so much fun. Walmart be lacking. Walmart be out of stuff, Asia. Oh, we had it this week. Oh, we don't know when we're going to get it back. And it's like, or they don't know where stuff is. Well, honey, if you don't know where it is, how am I supposed to know? I don't work here. You do. So, He should have got it together, Blaze, a long time ago, the owner. They had, it's so many contributing factors for the way I do. They have the biggest stigma on them. And it's all something he could have fixed a long time ago. Oh my God. He thought that was funny, Terry? It's nothing funny about that. That's disrespectful. Well, thank you, Myra, for being here. Have a good one. God bless you, too. It's not safe to go to the movies. This dude thought he was a joker shooting up everybody, but I don't understand why there are grown people that would bring a baby to a movie theater. Their ears are not accustomed or ready for none of that. What was after KJ's case, Terry? Oh yeah, they actually argued over that. I heard about it in my neighborhood. They didn't want it over here because it represented ghetto. That's what it supposedly represented to them. So yeah, that's part of the stigma. I am Tamia. To me, I am. You said Merca. Who was that? Blaze. Well, thank you, Asia. I've been told that I look like Jill Scott since my late 20s. And I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I think she's talented. And, okay, Blaze. And I think she is super cool. I love her music. I'm a fan. They don't play their employees really, really good. Thank you, Tamia. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, Terry. America slang. Yep. Okay. That's horrible. It was after Kanika too, Terry? Oh boy, I didn't know about that. Wow. Thank you, Asia. You're so sweet. Thank you, beautiful to me. I appreciate it. They are. Well, guys, guess what? I didn't made a cake. We didn't have some good conversation. I'm sorry I was late. And that YouTube is messing up, but I am so, I don't know if y'all can see it. I am sleepy. Oh. So I'm thinking the next live should be Wednesday. Should it be Wednesday? Should be Wednesday. I guess Wednesday, I guess. All right, let me get a one for Wednesday. Wednesday, we won't talk, of course, as long as we're talking now, but like Wednesday at like, 7:30, 7:45. Can I get a one up for Wednesday, the next live? Good night. One, okay. So Wednesday is 7:45, huh? What about you, Tim, before you leave, sweetie? I'm so sleepy. Everybody, 7:45 for this coming Wednesday. Leave a one. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you so much, Terry. I hope you come back to my next live. I appreciate you being here. Okay. All right, Shaka Asia, Tamia, TM. Let me see. All right. Well, Wednesday at 7:45 it is. That'll be the next live. Good night, Shaka. Sweet dreams to you too, sweetie. Good night, Anita. Thank you for being here too. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate you. Good night, beautiful TM. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh my God, are you? That's sweet. That, you know what, you just made my night. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, Asia. Thank you all. I really, really appreciate it. Love you too, Tamia. You guys are so sweet. Wrench Squad, I appreciate you. You know what? I do have a P.O. box. I never thought about fan mail. I didn't think about it like that, I guess. I do have a P.O. box. You did make my night, but yeah, I have a P.O. box, Asia. I do. You said, Terry, yes, absolutely. You saying yes? Can you tell me what you're saying yes, absolutely to? That is very sweet. You guys don't have to do that. I would never ask you guys to do that. That's sweet that you want to. Very sweet. I can, I used to leave my P.O. box, my social medias, in the description box, and I don't know why I stopped. I don't know. But, I mean, if you want it, I can give it to you guys, or I can put it in the next video. I will. I'll leave all my social medias and my P.O. box and description box, because I did start that up a couple of videos way back. I will put in my next video after the title. Just click on the triangle and you'll see all my social medias in the P.O. box. From now on, I'll start doing that. I will start doing that. I will. Well, thank you. Thank you for keeping me in mind, everyone. I appreciate you all. So next Wednesday, well, not next Wednesday, excuse me. This Wednesday, 7:45 p.m. we will have a live, and I won't be late. I shouldn't be late. If anything changes, I will let you know ahead of time, but that's what it's looking like. Well, thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for being here. And I will see you all hopefully Saturday. I said Saturday. See, y'all, I'm tired. I said Saturday. We're on Sunday, right? Yep. Yeah, I need to hit a pillow. Oh, boy. Even my eyes are trying to close. My ass is tired. I know probably you guys are probably tired, too. So I appreciate you all. Yes, I know, right? I'm laughing at myself. Need some rest. But y'all get some rest. Thank you for being here. Beautiful people. Thank you, Tamia. I will get some rest. And I will talk to you all Wednesday at 7:45 p.m. Okay? And have a good night. Bless you all. Take care. Okay? Bye.